Dice a million. It's Dice a million, y'all. It's Balatro with dice. It looks good. We're going to give it a try. But first, hey, NL, normally a VOD watcher. I've got a hydrocelectomy on Friday. How bad's the recovery? I don't think I can give you... First off, you came to the right place. I don't know if too many other people have openly admitted to having a hydrocelectomy. One in chat if you've had a hydrocele removed from your scrotum. But here's what I'll say. The recovery was not bad for me. I got probably like a week's worth of Tylenol 3s with codeine. And I took them for 1 dose, aka like half a day, and then I threw the rest in the trash. I said, I don't need this garbage. I'm a warrior. The other thing that I would say is that I was literally 16 or 17. So I still had Wolverine healing factor. And if you are older, and you might not be much older, but if you're like my age now, I would expect the recovery to be a little worse just due to like timing. Like when I recovered from my wisdom teeth at like 28, that was a different story. Also, and I mean this sincerely, the worst part of the hydrocelectomy was not even residual pain in the area, which was fairly dull. After that, it was legitimately that the gauze they put on was like hyper glue wax. So in order to, like 2 weeks after the surgery, in order to remove the dressing, the surgical dressing, I had to soak in the bathtub for like 2 hours with a razor and a pair of scissors trying to like cut the hair out of the area to then be able to go rip. And I did, trust me, it was like a process. So if anything, if you ain't got anything to do today, and I hate to give you a chore because this is a chore that takes a while, if you could shave your shit smooth today. I don't even know if that'll help you because it'll be like a couple weeks before you gotta take the gauze off. Or maybe gauze has come a long way. Maybe like dressing has come a long way in the last 20 years or something like that, and there'll be like a little QR code you scan and it just goes beep. But yeah, that was the worst part for sure. I don't know. I was thinking, like, last time I went to the dentist, which was like 2 weeks ago, I was like, the fluoride has come a long way. When I was a kid, they used to give you the mouth guard with the fluoride. And then you would have to sit for like 20 minutes as this increasingly distasteful flavor like permeated your mouth. Now they just have like a little brush and they go like... And she was like, you can eat right away, but you know what the trick is? The trick, you don't want to eat right away because it tastes horrible. It takes like 2 hours for the taste of the fluoride to leave your mouth. But anyway. All right, dice a million, y'all. Dev's probably watching. Just got a hot tip in the Slack. Northern Lions playing our game. They go, shave your shit off smooth today, quick. Shave your shit smooth, man. Like, Unk's been talking about fluoride for like 8 minutes here, but instead of playing the game. You take the good with the bad, y'all. You take the good with the bad. Hello, you've been assigned to this dice rolling facility. Please proceed. I've been assigned? Yeah, well, you're being manipulated. Less questions and more dice rolling. Select up to... Less questions and more dice rolling. That's what I like to hear. Select up to 5 from your hand and try to get the objective in 3 rolls. The rest, you can keep it. Good luck. I accept. But I am going to lower the volume a little bit. I'm loving the vibe, though. We're hoarding the fluoride up here. I don't know, to be honest with you. They put a buttload on mine. My teeth, that is. D4, D3, D3, 43, D3. Well, I guess we'll roll D4s and D3s. How many? I get to roll 5 dice? We'll roll D4s and D3s. Roll them, man. New die unlocked. Sudoku. Roll the same face on 2 die. All right. D4, D4, D3, D3, D3. Roll them. Loving the physics, y'all. Loving the physics. I've literally mogged you. I've rolled 24. I've rolled 35 in 3. Porcelain figure. Maybe I belong. Joel. That's pretty good. Porcelain figurine. Isn't this the chocolate gorilla that melts in the pot of milk? before it can tell you it's the truth that it's been trying to get for his whole life? Yes, that is Milk Ape. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's like, before I go, the secret to getting an S-rank Uma in Uma Musume is transforms into any other die of the roll or a regular D3. 2.5x multiplier to nearby dice then destroys itself. I'll take a lucky block, man. Great job. Here you can spend your blip in new dice and other goodies. Is the Visa. That's... It's the Cobalt Amex, because you get 5 times points on digital spends. I don't have that one, though. So I'm free to play, unfortunately. However, the unspent ones will be carried over to the next round. Choose wisely. What are the dots? I said no questions. No soup for you. Ring boost box. Choose 1 out of 3 rings. Permanently transforms a dice in your hand into other random one. A D7. An odd die that's got a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Classic D6. Draw as many dice as the face shows, then its value becomes 0. Interesting. Let's buy this odd dice. Seems really good. How many pips we got? We got 20 pips. Why does the die glow like this? It seems enchanted. Be careful, the power that radiates isn't included in our reports. I don't think a die could handle more than one of these at the same time. And then I don't know what's going on in a ring box, but you choose 3! Oh, please tell me the rings then go on your hands. When, like the actual hand when you're rolling. Every roll gives 1% of the target blip per round. Plus 3 extra value to every die on the table. Gives pip every roll. Adds a 1 to its value every time you roll a 1, 2, or 3. I mean, that seems like we could ball out of control with that, man. And then getting like 1s, 2s, or 3s would be sick. Remove a dice for 10. We'll go next round. The map. Here you can follow your path. Or roll the dice and test your luck. Maybe you could change your fate. For now, just go straight ahead until you meet the face boss. Roll dice, get blip, you know the deal. Those chest icons you see below some rounds, they're the special reward you'll get after if you manage to pass them. Next. Y'all, they got the ring on. So actually now, we gotta get 50 in 4 rolls. I think the play is... Well, you still roll your D4s. Did I not buy odd dice? Am I crazy, or is it... Chat, am I a fool? I thought I bought the odd dice. I might be an idiot. We'll take a lucky block as well. We'll take a regular. It's in your dice deck. What? That's not my deck. That's my deck. Oh, and you have to draw them. It's a deck builder. 1s, 2s, please. 1s and 2s to buff my my asteroids. 1s, 2s, 3s, I should say. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You know what? I think actually, give me a second here. Like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll them, y'all. That's all 1s, 2s, and 3s, dude. Our asteroid's gonna go crazy. It's giving 9 pips per roll. Obviously, we want odd die. Just take our best die available because we only got 2 rolls left. We still got 1s, 2s, 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 3s. Already got 59. We want lowest roll possible so that we can buff our asteroid because we've already cleared. That's crazy, man. Carlos's dice. X multiplier to everything. X being the number on its face. The face with a 0 multiplies by 0. Okay, that's scary. If the face is a 4, destroys itself and gives a random card. The Dada die. 2x multiplier to other dice with the same face as this, but it's got a 0, 1, 2, 8, 11, 12, man. That's tough. Hi, Tomo. I'll take a surprise egg. I'll open a treasure chest. Plus 10 extra value to every dice in your hand. Cards, used correctly, they're to luck what strings are to a puppet. You can only have 3 at a time, and they have powerful one-time use effects. So think carefully when to use them. I'm gonna accumulate them and never use them. treat me with respect. They're an old gift from a friend of mine, Jay. Jay in chat. The nut dice. Just a simple peanut. You expect me to believe that? You expect me to believe that? What about this, though? Choose 1 out of 3 enchanted dice. I gotta take a look, bro. Laconism. Doesn't take any space in the hand when selected. D20 that doesn't take space. Greater than sign. 2x multiplier to everything. Destroys itself if its face is a 6. Doesn't take any space in hand when selected. Rolls the die shown on its face. This is like in Super Mario World when you try to get the panel to land on the star, man. I'm gonna have to go with that. And then, I mean, I'm a different kind of fella. I love removing things from my deck in these games. And then next round, we need 100. That's no problem. See those branching paths in front of you? There's other special rewards you can try and get. What's the catch? Of course, you just have to roll the dice. Every reward will ask you for 1 or more faces. If you think your dice can roll them, pay a small fee to randomly roll 10 dice from your deck. Keep in mind the rewards will be delivered after the round is passed. If you fail, you can roll again by paying, of course. We can definitely roll a 1 and a 2, man. That's not even close. Okay, it's... How much are you giving me? You're giving me 18 per roll. We basically can't not get this. So, I think we should aim to buff the asteroid ring as much as possible by rolling our worst dice. We rolled a 4! The Kinder Egg has destroyed itself. Now you're giving a 21. What do? Permanently transform a die in your hand into a random other one? That seems pretty good, man. It seems pretty good. If you're wondering why I'm rolling my shittiest dice, I should say, it's because I want to buff the asteroid, which gets buffed on low rolls. Permanently buffed. Permanently buffed. My god, the man's a genius. We still got 2 more rolls. Gotcha. I don't know why so many people are saying Balatro. This doesn't really seem similar to Balatro at all to me. Seems like, are you confusing Balatro with a little game called Yahtzee? You appear to be confused. 3x multiplier to dice with the same face. Only lose half of its extra value after the round ends. Maybe you can get a buff that then decays, but it only decays half if you have perennial. That's interesting. For now, let's take a surprise egg, though. We got 112 credits. Oh my god, the shop scales like crazy, man. Okay, remove a D3. I'm not paying for cards when I can get them for free. Give me a dice in a million, at least uncommon. Make debut. If the face is a 1, changes the face on every other die to its highest one. That's kind of crazy. Mirror cube, what the hell? When rolled with 3 charges, rolls a copy of every other rolled dice. Psycho die! Adds the face of other nearby dice to their extra value. Bro, there's AoE! There's AoE dice, bro! They got space mechanics! They put some omelette you cook in the dice with death. I'm going mirror cube though. And then I think we might be a little too rich on dice, man. I'm gonna overpay a little bit. And let me see what we got. Surprise egg is cards. I would go next round. Go next round. Wasn't there a chance to get like a chest here, or am I crazy? I thought there was like a chest coming off the top of this one. That was on the last turn. My bad, y'all. We'll get him next time. Had to do it before the round. 3x multiplier to a dice with a prime number on its face. 4x multiplier to everything in the first roll of the round. Plus 0.2 additional face multiplier anytime a face is upgraded. We don't really upgrade face. Prime numbers. Okay. Is 1 a prime number? 3 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 1 is not prime. 2, 3, and 5 are prime. 2, 3, 5, and 7. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. 7 even back though Little Joe. Does it matter if 1 is a prime? Yes, because 3 times 1 is more than 1. $13 and $17. It might be tough to roll that. Yeah, mad dude. Imagine if we could roll a 1011. That would be huge, man. 3 times 1011. Feel like, honestly, give me Glamorous Ring. And then let's try to roll a 2, a 3, and a 2. Mission failed. How much does it cost us? 6? I can't even afford it. Okay, well, we go again. I see you're starting to understand. Thank you for your collaboration. Just one more thing. Don't worry too much about the order in which your effects occur. It will always be the best possible order for you. Fantastic, man. Okay, horrific start. Sadly, we need to roll some of our good dice, especially because our Glamorous Ring buffs our first roll. What do we get on that? Actually, 72 is not too bad. If the face is a 4, destroys itself, rolls it. So this is going to score like 0 for a bit, but that's okay. Just roll our best die. Our best dice. Oh, it actually scored something. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. 6 dice because we have a Laconic. Huge. We're making it. Not this, please. I do want to use my cards, but I don't want to use them willy-nilly. You know what I mean? We still got one more roll. Crazy. Another Mirror Cube Sudoku. 5x multiplier to everything per die matching its face. 5x multiplier to everything per die matching its face. So if we have 1 die that matches it, it'll go 5x. If we have 2 die that match it, it'll go 10x. Yeah, mirrors are always 3. I just realized this as well. You know what? Let's get another mirror cube going. 38! Gain 1 out of 3 rare or legendary dice. 1 out of 3 stamps. We got stamps, bracelets, cards. Like, what don't we have? If the face is odd, 2x multiplier. If the face is even, 2x multiplier. The dice with an even face. United Kingdom, is it true that you have a 2 pence coin? Can I ask you what the fuck you're thinking? A penny is crazy enough. To still be using the penny is insane. We got rid of it. America got rid of it. Get in line. But like having a second coin that is like, hey, this way you don't have to use 2 pennies. You can just use... Oh, the US didn't? Never mind. Get a life. We still mog you. Didn't you sign? I thought that was one of the 30,000 executive orders or whatever. No, we are getting rid of it soon. It was. Okay, yeah. That's ancient history. That was like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, England, figure it out, man. 2 pence coin? Get a life. I don't know why you got 7 cents coming back from the cashier. They're like, how do you want your change? It doesn't matter. Just hang on to it for me. I love me 2p. Why do you talk like that if you're Canadian? Post your full blood work or your mile time if you're going to talk shit. It's that simple. I legally can't ask you to post a shirtless photo. It's probably TOS, but there's no rule against asking you for your mile time or your blood work. 523? That's crazy work. You're fucking fast, man. Didn't they make a movie about that? 13 minutes? Hey, you know what? The fact that you answered means you passed the ego check. The fact that you answered passes the ego check. If you went, well, that doesn't mean anything. Lots of people are, that's when you lose the ego check. Posting a real time indicating that you actually have a baseline for it means you passed. Good for you. Let's see what's going on with these stamps, man. 4s are worth more. 6s are worth more. 5s are worth more. Right now, we're kind of mogging on 4s, but I'm not obsessed with it. Wealth multiplies its value by 2. What will be inside? Discards nearby dice. Multiplies everything else by the total of the dice that were discarded. I gotta see what's going on with the simple peanut, man. I gotta know. Even die, Cupid die. If this dice has 1 nearby die, 5x multiplier to that one and this one. If not, nothing. I'm gonna save for now. The capricious. It's y'all. Huge. 177 points immediately. Let's see, this is free. This could break, which would be nice. We have no idea what's going on with the simple peanut. I'm going to assume that it breaks. Oh, I'm going to put another dice in there! New die unlocked. The D666. Make a peanut destroy itself. What happened, y'all? Destroys itself. 1 to 666 destroys itself if the face is 666. Oh, brother. The D666? They're cooking with that one. Mirror Cube, you're on 2 charges. Holy cow, what the heck was that sound? Obviously, we're rolling you. You're on 1 charge. The lucky dice became another mirror dice. I would really rather you became the D666 because it just rolled like a 500. We're freaking rich, man. I'm pickle rich. Attracts other dice on the table, +1 charge to charge dice. That's interesting. And it's an echo. Our mirrors could go crazy, man. I gotta take a magnetic dice on this. That's for Islet, man. Okay, we're about to face the boss. Wait. All your pips will disappear when you leave this room. No shot, bro. Okay, obviously I'll remove a die. Bottle cap, it's heads or tails. Unbalanced die. 1-1-1-1-1-51. D4. Let me see what's going on in the mystery sacks, man. Activate special rewards in the next round without rolling the dice. Would take. Let's go mystery sack. Increases the range of dice with area of effects. This is also pretty good for us, but most of our points are going to come from the giga dice anyway, so I would happily remove another D3. I would happily remove another D3. What do we got? 94? On 94, let's roll. Classic D6. Or D20. I don't want to clutter up the deck, you know what I mean? I feel like the D6 stops us from rolling the D66666. So I think we just go next round. We need 350 points. I think that's pretty much a damn... Oh, no, we need 375. That's a damn guarantee, man. Now, this is the play. I really want to use a transform because it transforms this dice into a random one of these, but I don't really want to turn a D3 into a D4 if I could avoid it. I'd rather try to turn it into the D66666 if I could. But I think I will. 10 extra value to every dice in our hand on this turn. Modifying dice values goes against company politics. It only works for 1 turn unless it's perennial. Okay. Dice deactivate till the end of the round once they're rolled. That doesn't even bother a beast like me, to be honest with you. First roll is going to go crazy. Okay, I literally ticked you in one. You don't even have anything to worry about. It's that simple. It's free. Might as well. I don't know why you guys already have the extra values on you, but I respect you for it. New die unlocked, Rubik's Cube. Have 9 die on the table. Roll them. How about a 600? We rolled a 1 on a D666. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable, man. Bro's throwing nothing. When rolled, it dismantles into 9 pieces whose face is always the same as this. So Isaac's dice re-rolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If its face is a 5, gives an extra roll and disappears until the end of the round. So you'd become 9 ones when rolled. And then we have magnetic dice, which attracts other... Well, that's not really too relevant, I guess. Sounds crazy. I actually think this is the best, man. Rerolling every dice that got its lowest possible face seems good. I would multiply stuff with face 1, just because we're more likely to roll 1s with our current combinations. All your pip will disappear. Alright, well then just chill, man. Vampire die. Discards nearby die. Multiplies everything else. Peanut? Peanut's been kind of sick for us, man. What is this, though? 3x multiplier to dice with 6 faces. It turns out 500 is more than 484, in case you were curious. Another Isaac's die. And then what are we at? 196? I don't know if I really want a vampire die, man. I think I would skip on this one. If I could figure out how. Face 1. New die unlocked, time bomb. New hand unlocked, red hand. Okay. So you've beaten the boss. Keep going, we'll meet again. Maybe you'll be able to open the door on face 3. I gotta tell you, your world is in for a rude awakening, brother. Because you're getting mogged. You're getting mogged. We might as well charge up our magnetic die. If I may, our D4, I think, should be transformed. Transform a die in your hand to another die. What the heck have you become? D7 adds its face as extra value to other nearby dice. Then this attracts other dice. Mirror cube. Lucky block or odd. Odd die can give us a big score. Lucky block transforms into any other die of the roll. You gotta give it a try, man. You gotta give it a try. Roll everything close to magnetic, please. What the hell's going on? Oh my god, they're all close. And they're getting attracted again and extra value and then multiplied. We only got 178 points, but I think we got a reroll out of it. The Eternal can't be destroyed nor discarded. Interesting. So I have no concept essentially of what just happened, to be honest with you, but that's okay. We're re-rolling for some reason. We got another roll? No, we did not get another roll. All that matters is the D666. As long as you get the D666 out there, you're chilling. Take D3s to build Asteroid. Yeah, we rolled a 541. Your life's over. Easiest day of my life. Lucky block, Isaac's die, D7, mirror cube to get charges, D3 for Asteroid. Again, not fully understanding what's happening, but that's not necessarily super rare in like the first run of a roguelike. We got another roll. I don't really want to roll you. I'd rather keep you around so we can get a big first roll, because we have rings that buff our first rolls in the future. Trying to break this damn peanut. This is a skip, man. Those just aren't good enough. 1.01k? I'm not scaling! Choose face, choose a die, and lock any face as its result this roll. An ancient dice. I would take that. I'm falling off. I've got a roll at 2 and a 6. I would rather use this. Activate special rewards in the next round without rolling the dice. Choose a reward. Ring reward. It's been done. Okay, now we want a big roll first is very important. Big roll first is all that matters. Is this magnetic? It is, so this may actually get enough charges. Ancient die guarantees rolling a 0. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the freaking peanut, man. Get him going. Get him going. Close him in. 268 points. Seems a little bit on the low side, bro. How about these bad boys right here? Roll 2 fully charged dice at the same time. I've just earned some rerolls. I've used Isaac's dice to change the... I haven't done anything! It turns out I'm trash. 20 on the D20 goes kind of crazy, though. Nut me? Okay, we need a huge roll from the D666 would go a long way, man. 145, sadly kind of a bad roll, all things considered. We still have 3 rolls remaining. Magnetic die that charges a mirror cube. This looks like a pretty bad one too. Wait, mirror cube got charged though. I don't know if it's ready to triple. You're ready to triple, but we don't have to. You know what? Save it. Save. We got so many rolls. Save your mirror cube to roll with the D20. So I roll pure dookie on this one. And set up for the D666 tripler. This is the one. It has to be the one. Taking a dice that rolls 0 is kind of crazy though, but 182, but then roll it again, and then 592, and then they get combined and they get multiple charges? You have not met the quota, you have lost. Can I finally go home now? Start over again. Is this what they call a roguelike? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna throw in /mark. This seems really good.